Hello. Now my mic is working, I think. Hello, Mr. Z. Thank you for tuning in, my friend, my brother. Watch your stream earlier today, silent spectator. No, I don't think Gumo account is sailed. Gumo is actually in DHX, which is a pretty big thing, to be honest. Like, it is similar to having two safe me's in one team. This is insane, actually. So it seems like UOD is asleep and DHX have decided to take some action. Earlier on, Too Hot, they had built up from their main base until this point, around this point, right? So they were trying to cut DHX somewhere around here. But unfortunately, DHX not only woke up, but they took the 7 from Too Hot. And after taking the 7, they burned down their tower, which was located here, and pushed Too Hot back to the dumpster, actually. And after that, they have rallied this fishing idol level 6, and now they are working towards taking out some more towers from UOD, probably burn a little bit of bases. Yeah, I had to turn off my mic. My little son, he had woken up. But now I have turned it on again. But look at this. I think SafeMe is going to try and burn Mr. Venom again. He has rallied him a couple of times previously. And I think this is SafeMe. And this guy is super nuts. Look at this kill score. Fucking 3 billion kill points. I don't even have 3 billion resources at one time in my base. This guy is having 3 billion kill points. Actually, I think Hans went to 4KO because it is last event of Mr. Sakir. And Sakir is probably gonna quit playing the game after this island raid. He has sold his account as per my knowledge. I'm not pro at all, brother. I'm in front of all these whales. I'm like a little poop. So yeah, Hans is gone to, I think, as for as much as I know, he's into 4K for this event as a farewell event to Mr. Sakir, who has quit the game. I hope they are going to rally Mr. Venom. So it seems like a rally on Mr. Venom is coming because they are reinforcing his base, and a lot of squads are actually walking towards him. And Gumo has ported in here. Actually, a lot of guys have ported in here. So we are going to see Mr. Venom burn again for like the 10th time. But it doesn't matter. Only 85% losses, so this is all recoverable. but it is definitely going to be fun to see him getting burned. So we can see this is Ethan in Garrison as lead, so probably gonna be a Lewis as his secondary. Super insane area damage. You don't want to be near this skilled shot of Ethan and Lewis. Yeah, I think last event he played with Mr. Z in Alliance 164. Oi, 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 Sophie. Sophie's in the garrison from Miss Alice. 2 billion kill points. She is friggin' huge. Very, very big. Big mamacita. Latino heat. But the big thing is that Mr. Gumo going to DHX. And if this transfer is like his move is permanent, this is a big win for DHX. To be very honest, this guy is very strong. Like I have seen him over 100 billion in the arena might. And then you got this beast, this monster. So this is insane actually. Yikes. But it seems like that IC8, MKRC, then I think Too Hot, and UOD. It seems like these three alliances have teamed up against DHX because DHX is sort of pinned out against the level 8 village. And there does not seem to be any other alliance that is helping out DHX right now. So big loss for them. IEF. Which alliance is this? Yeah, I think healing bots have been removed. Like I know a couple of botters that are facing a lot of issue is that instead of banning the bots right now, so if you have some, let's say you are running something as your bot, so instead of banning it, they log it out, so it completely messes up the system. So here goes the rally. Let me record it as well for later on. Let's go, Mr. Venom. As I said, this is Ethan and Luis Garrison, and then you got JC and Felix. So it seems like Rubina is still to make. So this is the Gumo's rally actually. Gumo is using Chasey and Felix. This is great. Yeah, brother Anime, you are always right. But Z is awake. It is not like he's sleeping. So yeah, about the bots. The bots are, yeah, they are creating a lot of countermeasures for it. So this rally is over on Mr. Venom, but the secondary rally on Alice. Look at the damage numbers. This is 2000 on Save Me's rally, and then you got 10,000 damage on Alice. So this is a huge difference between the damage numbers are insane. And on top of that, they are constantly sending out squads to absorb the damage. Single squads, reducing the damage, skill damage that will be taken by the rally from Mr. Save Me. This is a great work. These ducks are very annoying. Sophie is a great hero. I love her. She has insane damage numbers. Her third skill is really great. So G1 is like SSI have won? What the fuck? You shut up, you ducks. What is wrong with you? These ducks are just like that video on YouTube, the annoying orange. Here comes the swarm. Time to burn down the tower. Let's go, boys. Take all those deaths. There goes the tower. One more tower from UOD. It is down. Goodbye, boys. So the coordination seems pretty excellent because the complete team is online. So it is 1900 UTC and all of them are online right now. This is strange. A couple of minutes left for this tower to burn down. Mr. King Kong, you got no shield. You will become ping pong in a while if you don't shield up. So when this tower goes, the complete connection goes on the left hand side. So bases, all those bases on the left side. Couple of bases, not too many. So this guy has shielded up. But then again, let's see what's the plan. Do they plan on pushing against IC8 and what's the name? MKRC? But if they do, this is going to be extremely fun. I'm looking someone I know in UOD if he is using my friend's account very well. LOL. LOL. So who is your friend? Please tell us your secret, brother. Here goes Mr. King Kong. Look at his snot coming out of this guy's nose. What the fuck is wrong with the developers? The only thing they know is to make enlarge the boobies of little ladies. Some emoji they released, it is like some hamster is humping, right? Let me see if I can find the humping hamster. Yeah, I don't think they are going to use, probably not gonna rally him. If he is asleep and this tower goes down, this guy is gonna be smashed potatoes. This guy is getting wrecked. It is going to be doomsday porn. You cannot actually blame IGG. As long as people are spending, they will keep milking it, right? They're going to keep releasing new features, which are paid features. But I wanted the rally on Venom to go on for a bit longer. Trolling lessons for 2000 gold. Jesus. So UOD is primarily Asian-based alliance. Why they are not online? Where is Mr. Coco Bongo? Oh, so they don't have Coco Bongo. Instead, they have FLWS with them right now. Hey, Mr. Teja Wu from Matrix. Actually, it is Deja Vu, but Oh my fucking god, look, this guy is having 90 farms. Come on, IGG, ban him. Why is he running so many farms? This is he caught on live TV. That bongo guy is very scary, honestly. Here goes the humping hamster. Look at him. So this here right now, you can see what the fuck is he doing? In look at his head. He's making quite an effort actually. And this banana does not seem. It looks like this is something else, right? In and out. Hiya, let's go. This humping hamster. Look at the effort that he's making. Put in a lot of work, and he's what the fuck he's covering his mouth as well. What is wrong with you, dude? Like whoever made this emoji, big props to you, brother. Your fantasy is fucking wild, bro. Hey, King Kong, gonna get a ding dong. Yeah, G1 was great yesterday. I wish I could stream it, but I was running a couple of bots for the team. The fight between SSI, I think it then they went to Bone to help them out against DK33, I believe. So that was insane, yeah. So we all are gonna wait for Mr. King Kong to burn down. So Mr. Venom has posted it out. It seems that either the account is entrusted or someone knows the password. Yeah, that fight was great. Yeah, I loved it. SSI and DK33. Boone. Boone, like they still got that dog in themselves if they want to fight. Siddesh Shedge. 59E. They were against SSI, I believe. Around here somewhere. Let me check. Are they fighting right now? Yep, they are here. Zero got burned? I missed it. I missed it completely, but I saw Zero. He was sitting around here somewhere. But does not look like that as I will push them even further. Like it seems the fight has stopped in G1. Zero Changha Bongo. Wow. Who can burn Bongo? I do not know about the rest of them, but that Bongo guy is fucking insane, man. This dude is huge. Like Toto, I saw him earlier sitting somewhere. So here is Boone. Boone is taking a rest now. Yeah, like like yesterday, I think Ace was sitting next to the towers of DK-33 when they were fighting around here, and he was sitting in between them. So that was pretty intense, yeah. But I wish, like I said, I wish I could cover it. Let's go back to G2. But I'm more interested. I want to see whether DHX is going to push for the village 8 or not. Yeah, double, triple ready at that level is going to be. I do not think anyone can take that. I might die from a part of one of the whales. So that is how strong they are. Even after I have D6, I do not think I can stand them. So one of the guys in. So I have to babysit while I'm watching this fight. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Like Rogue and Z, you guys are insane. Like you are way, way above our levels. Like I have seen the reports on Z. His garrison is fucking OP, man. And those maxed out pangos, I think it was Pango or Undead Bull. I do not remember exactly, but they were insane. I have to hold a baby with one hand, and with other I have to hold the mic. So Venom, it seems that he is up, either that he is awake or he is ready to fight. So G8, yeah, I saw G8 because he was streaming it. So I was watching it while I was outside my home. And then I missed some of it, but I watched a little bit of it later on, but I couldn't watch it completely. G2. Yeah, but G1 was more interesting yesterday. I think you guys missed G1 because for G2 it was always like UOD and DHX were fighting around this particular area, right? This specific area, and they were unable to take. Yeah, Gomo is there, bro. Gomo is there. Like, where is Mr. Rogue? Rogue, can I ask, brother, where is your island? G6. Let's look at all these. Look at this. This is going to be a gangbang on live TV without any censorship. Hands up, pants down. 5 seconds. Four, three, two, one. Let's go, boys. And you cannot do anything. So they are repairing the tower right now. Look at these guys. They were they were waiting, and they waited so long, and nothing happened actually. And now Mr. Venom has occupied the tower. What the fuck are they talking about marriages in English channel chat? Like EC chats are always wild as fuck. So Mr. Venom is awake. 3 billion kill points. This guy is huge. 1.86 billion kill points. So meanwhile we wait for rally. Let's check out Mr. Rogue in G6 and then Mr. Z in G8. Oh god. Lost. Complete territory is lost by lost. It seems like this shit is over. Nothing. Grim Joe Jaka from Bleach. Use your Bankai brother in EC. So no fights here. Look at him. Drink my blood, she will kill me. And drink my blood. What is going on? And this guy thinks that sounds hot. Yeah, it does seem like that. This is over from day one. Lost has actually ripped apart these guys. Let me check out G8. So this alliance name is Horse. So what if they have an E here? Will IGG allow that name? That is a question that must be answered. So this is dominated by FIB, but then again FIB is up against. So so you got Inferno here. These guys are quite strong, yeah. Grim Joe. Rafa is also quite strong. I think Fun Gaming, that is the strongest player. Where is he? Did he move? Where did Fun Gaming go? That guy is really strong, yeah. Where's he at? Wait, yeah. Let me message here. So this is a balanced fight. Like I know that in Inferno, these guys are quite strong. Like these guys are fighters. By the tower line. So ABZ is here. Greaves is here. So this is cool. Like all the people are around the tower. This is brilliant teamwork. This is cool. Let me see some of the reports. Yeah, I know that perfectly well that already that this is going to be huge. Fuck, 19 and 20 on infantry already. Don't even want to see the armaments. I'm sure they are maxed out. But the beasts, like I said earlier, I knew it. I have seen this before. Oh yo, this is good. Bounty ground? No, no bounty ground, bro. Who plays bounty ground in 2025? All you gotta do is find a game and press cancel when it comes up. Treat it like technology donation, brother. Like you donate to technology. After you get some chips, just find the game. Do not enter the battlefield. and enjoy your chips. So first rally, now this is Stella and Riven against Stella and Marco. Okay, so now these beasts are a little bit, I would say that a little closer in terms of strength, but these chips are much better, and his beasts are definitely much better. Look at this, maxed out and level 12. So this is about to be maxed out as well. So beasts are like they need to introduce instead of level 30 zombies, they should have level 30 beast, because this game is no longer a zombie based game, right? So we need the level, like instead of zombies they should introduce beasts, and then we should have pokeballs, shiny pokeballs, master pokeballs, legendary pokeballs, and then we can catch these beasts inside the region as well. So they need to remove the zombies from the game actually, because the zombies serve no purpose. Now you have helicopters, you have tanks. Oh yo, so this is much closer. Stella and Miyamoto against Stella and Raven. So Nomad, it seems, is strong. Like he was able to match up to Mr. Z. Yeah, the deaths are. Oh my god, look at the difference. Look at the difference in the beasts. Huge, huge numbers, like 8 million damage compared to 860 damage. 869k damage only. Fucking hell. And on top of that, he tried to storm as well. So although this guy is really strong, armament buffs, like I can assure you, the armaments on these guys are maxed out. Showing them is pointless. What you want to see might be the vehicles and the beasts. So this is something that is more interesting. Yeah, I know Fox. Fox is in old alliance. I do not remember the exact island they are in. Sorry, the region. It was like maybe six. No, that was hot, I believe. But yeah, that those guys are quite old. So Z is having some huge numbers on those. So this thing is about to be burned down. I missed a rally while watching. I hope it was nothing interesting. I am good, brother. How are you? Venom, Venom, Venom. I wish I could, like, every time Venom plays or fights, I wish I could play that song, Eminem's Venom. I'm sorry for all the background noises. I have a background singer with me right now. Kids are awesome. My kid is amazing. I love him to death. But he woke up from his sleep almost in the middle of the night. And I believe you can understand that if a kid wakes up from his sleep, then he's not gonna go back to sleep. This is gonna be a torturous night up ahead. I'm gonna give him a spanking of a lifetime. Save me launching another rally on UOD Tower. Scooby Doo, bro, that's a cool nickname. Scooby Doo. That's a funny ass nickname, brother. So UOD is at 18 billion might, I think, and let me see. So this is the biggest transfer, right? I cannot believe that this guy moved to DHX. 30 billion might. And then not only that this guy himself is a beast, you got Danny D, Cassandra, a lot of other big numbers. But Gomo is definitely someone who can hold his own against much of these whales. Like he's also a one man army sort of player. All right, brother. This is 4th of July, fireworks time. Let the party begin. He will wake up to a nice barbecue smell inside his base. Whoopsie doo. So he got a Thunder Garrison. His numbers are going to be friggin' huge. Here we go. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We can definitely smell some smoke. King Kong getting a ding dong delivery right up to his base. Oh my god. He went from 165 to, I do not know, probably 144, and he's going to be down to 120 at least. Yeah, but this guy is having good. They are trying to defend him. Whoa. So Mr. Save is out. This is going to be third base that might get burned. They're trying to defend this guy, yeah. So it seems that they love this guy. Here is a perfect swarm by Mr. Gomo. But I cannot believe that he's only taking 1000 or maybe 900 damage on each basic attack. How much is the difference between a super whale and a normal whale, right? So yo, you got attacked as well. Let me see it a little while. After a little while, so Venom is actually outside. He is fighting Gumo right now. The super chat, yes, the super chat has not opened yet. I think Mr. Rogue told me that it takes 10K subscribers to open it up. That is a sad part. But I need to know what is a super chat. Are they railing someone or not? Kong is offline. Hey yo. So this guy is done as well. He's back to Nether Realm. This guy got burned in the jacuzzi. And now we got finally the turn of Mr. Ding Dong. And now it's his turn. Like I said earlier, they're gonna play ping pong with his base. Let's try it out. Rogue was here in the chat earlier, so I do not know whether he has a channel or not, but if he makes one, a lot of people are gonna watch it. That is for sure. Oh yo. But I think once this guy gets burned, so that is great. So he's using Thunder and Raguro, but after that, what is the plan of DHX? That is something I'm more interested in. Why? Because I want to see whether they want to push towards the Vilayet or not. Because then they are going to fight MKRC. I see 8 who are at 25 billion, and then you got UOD. So three alliances will be fighting DHX on top of that. So this is not gonna be fun. Like holding out against UOD is something. Yachenbi is probably taking a break. All right, guys, I'm back. But I would suggest to Mr. Rogue that he should make a channel. Why? But whenever he goes for like one of his regional wars, he can just stream it. That would be really fun to watch it from his perspective. But yeah, I would be very honest. Like if he goes for war in other regions and he makes content, that is going to be super duper hit. People love watching regional wars more so than Genesis War, Archipelago Raid, Island Raid. The downside of playing this game is that it is more suited for Asian times. So in case if you want to stream in the times Mr. Rogue plays, so it is almost like all the Asians are asleep at that time. But yeah, if you want to watch some guides on hero guides, something like that, then Mr. Z is the perfect person to watch. Like his explanations, you need to hear them out before making a decision. So they are very well explained actually. The beast chips, they are quite similar to the hero armaments in my opinion. Like foot, chest, waist, head, left foot, right foot, left arm, right arm. So they are similar. I want to take you to a date, not just a dinner. But don't tell Mr. Bain that. He will say this guy is gay. He's gonna call me a gay boy. Like whenever I stream, 90% of the times he comes up and he uses this emoji. Let me find it. That is a dog who is whistling. This one. He uses this emoji, and then next thing he types is samurai. Hello, samurai, or something like that. So I find it quite funny. This guy fell from 200 million might. So he's at 161 right now, and probably he's gonna fall to 140 at least. And as for Mr. King Kong, these emojis, these emojis are great. 10K subs, like the industry leader is Mr. Panda. Even he does not have like 10K subscribers. Like the audience for this game is pretty small, but most of them are dedicated. So if one person is watching me, he probably watches Panda, he watches Z, he watches the high guy. So it is all a mix and match. Community is not that big, but yeah, quite a dedicated community overall. So DHX didn't push for middle yesterday, and they directly went south to fight UOD. And again, they are pushing on to UOD, but they are not going for like they're not going for the middle. They constantly are going for UOD. So it seems like there is some bad blood, extreme levels of bad blood between both these teams. Yep, Mr. Z has answered that already. I still think that Ragoro and Riven are a great pair. Hello, Yo Yo. What's up, brother? Yeah, if Mr. Save Me makes a channel, then he will get up to 10K subscribers quite fast. But managing a YouTube channel is not that easy, guys. You need to constantly upload something to it. So there is no synergy between Ragoro and Lewis. Ragoro or Victor could work, but Ragoro or Lewis, there is no synergy. Like, what is your intention? Lewis does not shield. Stan, like, if anyone rallies Stan, this is like one hit kill. You cannot touch Mr. Stan. So if you want a person to die in real life, then you will use Stan in the field, or in the garrison, or for siege. Otherwise, it is not recommended, brother. Please do not use Stan. Let him hide his boxing punches, gloves. Stan is too OP. Like if you pair up Stan and Granny, your Windows will uninstall itself. That is how much powerful they are. So funnily enough, this guy has pretty decent. I must appreciate. This guy has a very decent garrison. Although it is the Thunder and Raguro, but he has held on against these whales for a long time. Like Chasey Lewis, you cannot like you need to have hero synergy. There is no synergy between Chasey and Lewis. Chasey increases your basic attack damage. Lewis increases your skill attack damage. So why do you want to pair Chasey with Lewis? This guy is like super mad already. If you see his profile picture, so even though he was angry before, but this guy is super angry now. Like it is as if he knew the future. V8. So someone was actually complaining to me about your alliance. I tagged Mr. Yo-Yo. They said they are using stronger players to play in lower leagues. I will try to find. Let me see what are they doing on the other side. Yeah, there is no synergy between Ragro. If you want to pair Ragro, it is most likely with a hero who provides or buffs up his shields. So that is the most ideal pair for him, and that comes out logically to be Raven. So they're pushing down towards this side. I do not understand what is the plan. Are they going for the village 7 or they want to build south from here? So one rally has burned down this tower as well. Most of the people who are not fighting actually is because that IGG took away the bots. So people are more hesitant to fight now because they cannot heal their troops like before. So one of the big factors of you unable to find fights is that I would always suggest using Victor as an assistant. Yeah, you have bots, but other teams do not have bots. Everyone is having bots problem. If you have 30 bots, it means that you guys can keep on fighting. So this guy is done as well. A lot of burning here going around. Barbecue party is over. Now we're back to some real action. The Avengers are gonna assemble again against Optimus Prime and his friends. 45 bots. What the fuck? People do not have 45 players in their team. I'm eating because I'm tired now. Normally, I have seen that Victor is used primarily as an assistant. Let's say if you have a strong chassis, then he is used as an assistant to chassis. This is just an example. And then if you are using someone like Stella, then assistant against same hero, that is Victor. So something like that. So it is always to complement the leading hero. That is my understanding of Victor. But mostly I have seen Thunder Lewis. Why are you using Thunder Lewis when you have Ethan in the game? Thunder is not a good garrison hero unless you plan on accepting a lot of losses onto your garrison. The damage Thunder does is quite weak. Stella and Victor, I have seen it being used by a lot of players actually, and it has worked. But I'm not an expert on garrison, but I can tell you only from experience that I have seen. So I've seen a lot of Stella Riven even, Stella Bodala. So it all depends upon whoever is your opponent and what their leading heroes are. So in fact, if you're someone has launched a rally onto your base, let's say Mr. Ziva has launched a rally or Mr. Gomo. So if you scout his shelter and then you will see the report on the bottom half, you could see that how many people have reinforced. So from that you can get the idea that who are the heroes who are causing damage. They are going to siege onto your base, right? And then you can accordingly set up your troops in the garrison. For rallies, I believe Bard is much better, especially if he's transcended as an assistant, of course. But as a leader, he could use. But yeah, for now, I have seen in rallies, for ranged rallies, I have seen Ethan being used with Bard for insane amount of skill damage, and this is done especially They do not want they do not want their rally to be swarmed. So it is in fact very difficult to swarm this thing down. Like I would not say that Stella is ideal, but I'm telling you is that I have seen a Stella being used a lot inside the garrison. Still for infantry, Raigoro and Riven one, and then Stella Riven. They are one of the most used pairs for sniper garrison. Oh, sorry, infantry garrison. Let me show you guys the reports from where is Mr. Z. So we can see his reports, what he's using. So this is the perfect idea you can have for. So he's using Stella and Victor. So obviously his Stella is strong, infantry based, and Victor for not only like reinforcing Stella's skill damage, but then what he wants is that all the other troops that are inside his garrison, let's take the example. He has 5.2 million troops, and among them he is having 3.1 million infantry, 1 million snipers, and then about 1 million rider heroes. So now to consider that, primarily he's having bulk of troops that are infantry based, but to bring in the effects of all the squad damage that Mr. Victor Blackwood gives, let's see his skill. Where is it? Yeah, so reduces skill damage you take by 17%, and if you contain more troops, then your squad attack is increased by 20%. So whenever you have squad attack, so this means that you are getting range 20% into your infantry squad attack, 20% into your rider squad attack, and 20% into your range squad attack. So you will be getting 20% buff to all your like attack types. But if it was only infantry squad attack by 20%, then only 20% increase in infantry squad attack. So no increase in rider and range squad attack. So this is the difference between squad attack and normal squad attack and like a troop specific type squad attack. So squad attack is actually quite good. Let me see what else he's using. So you can see that Stella Riven, like I said earlier, Stella Riven is again an insane pair. Then more Stella Riven. So this is the go-to hero, like Stella Riven or Ragoro Riven. So these are the strongest infantry garrisons right now. So this is something to consider. So we got Mr. Coco. This is not the Coco Bongo. Where is Mr. Venom? So he has taken a back seat as well. They are constructing some defenses on the back half of their map. Video sound is off. No, it is not actually off. I have reduced the volume so that we can hear more of my pathetic voice and less of the game sound. But yeah, I'm glad that I could cover this video, like this fight actually. A lot of these guys have fought. The good thing about being burned during island raid is that you get 90% back, like 90 or it is 85%. So the return rate is quite great for this fight. So currently we are having some tower building and adjusting positions by the teams on both the sides. And then they're gonna resume the offensive probably. Mr. Shave is gonna try and save his alliance along with Mr. General. Thank you, Mr. Naruto. I hope your nap turns into a sleep and you wake up 8 hours later and your boss is gonna have some words with you. Oh shit, I forgot tomorrow is Sunday. So Gomu has ported forward. Probably gonna rally up this tower. I hope you wake up like 10 minutes after your shield is over. So I wanna see what your heartbeat is like. Whether you wake up with a heart attack or a heartbreak. Yeah, King Kong. I did say that. I appreciate that. He had a decent garrison. He was able to hold out for quite a long while. Although he had like Thunder and Ragoro. So what's the plan? Put an alarm, bro. This is Island Raid. In Archipelago Raid, if I have to go online offline, I always put on like I either go back to the zone one or I put on like 1 day shield. Archipelago Raid losses are unacceptable. Like if I get burned during Island Raid or Genesis War, it is not a problem, but in Archipelago Raid, it is not something that you can recover from. The losses are too great, far too much. So this tower is going down as well. So what's the plan? I do not understand. They want to box in UOD apparently. Want to cut their access to the six at the bottom half of the map. I think it is 70% for Archipelago Raid. I believe it is 70% unless they increased it. So it is around 65 plus 5%. But yeah, UOD are not merged with NM49 for this event. So they are not as strong as they usually are. Like 18 billion might. This is not like they are mostly at 30 billion, around 30 billion. They are mostly teamed up with NM49 and a couple of other alliances, but for this event, it seems they are not. The 8% for Archipelago rate is that is also quite bad. I do not know if it is at 100%, but I just know that you do not want to get burned during archipelago raid. That's it. That is the bottom line. This guy already got burned. Why are they surrounding him again? They want to torture him or what? So this tower goes down, and this tower goes down as well. So while the tower burns, let's go and check if I have some fights on any other region. Let's enjoy. I want to see if 59 is fighting or not. So this is a stalemate, no fight here. There was some action going on over here, but New D and XE are a pretty decent alliance, quite old in fact. They have a strong set of core players. Same guys, Versex, Cartier. So I've seen these guys together for a long, long while now. Cross server 116, IC8, Nera, and SSI. So SSI are their cross server allies, and they are on the same map. So SSI and XZ are on the same map. So this is something funny to see. Then you got New D, 59E, DK33. Yesterday they had amazing fight between like Bone, DK33, and then SSI. But seems like this is over. We're back to my region. Let's get something going. G3 is also pretty much over. ROK has dominated it. They are occupying the center. And their allies, LL67, they are also there. And there is no action from any other alliance. So this server is also over. Let's go for G4. So G4 is IWRI and 4KO. So 4KO has dominated region 4, and they are going to probably secure it as well. So 4KO has Mr. Sakir. Where is Mr. Sakir? He is going to stop playing after this particular island raid. Very strong player, 3 billion kill points. As you can see, 1.5 billion kills alone on T6. This is the account of Mr. RRZ, currently being played by Jack. Then you got a huge number of strong players here. Hans is here, King is here, Mabo, Mr. 1A. Very strong set of players. So Pesu Gorilla is also here from Alliance MXM. Poppy, I do not know. Poppy retired? This is news to me. He was playing last week. So G5, HOD1 has secured it. No more fights. No, not HOD1. I think this is going to be secured by TPL. So if you guys do not know, in TPL, you got Englander Alliance. Oh, sorry, Mr. Englander, and he brought the account of Mr. Porang. So the owner of this account was Mr. Porang from ROK. He quit the game. This guy brought it, and now he's the owner of this account. And suddenly TPL have a very, very strong set of players. Like they were strong before, so now they are on another level right now. So this is R3R, which is the alliance of Mr. Rogue, and Rogue is playing with Lost right now in region G. AO. It was G6, I think. Yeah, G6 with Lost. No, yeah. So it is Lost. So this game is over as well. Lost have secured this map. Mr. Rogue is here. Then you got Z, Mr. Z. He played in HNB for quite a long while. So we go and check out G7. So in G7 we have the Dev, NTR, and NM49. So NM49 have secured this one. Yes, please is here. Gecko is here. Barris is here, but I don't see Cocobongo. Cocobongo is playing in SSI. Pretty sick stuff. Let's go back to G2. We are bored because there are no fights. Like at this time, the only one fighting right now is UOD and DHX. So they have rallied Mr. Mark Star. OMG. So let's see if Mark Star is going to fall. Save Me is rallying Mark Star against the garrison of Sophie and Victor Blackwood. Oh, yo, yo, yo. This is going to be a beating of a lifetime. Definitely, Mark Star is insanely strong as well, like 558 million might. All his, as much as I know him and I've played with him. Yeah, so HNBZ is different from FIBZ. HNBZ is currently playing in Lost Z, so he is not. A lot of people are actually messaging him. So first time he popped up in HNB, so I messaged him, "Good to see you here, brother, and looking forward to your streams." And he was like, "No, I'm not that Z. I'm the Z virus from memory, whatever that event's name is. Yeah, Z virus adventure." Mark Star. Mark Star is a really strong player. So a little bit history about Mark Star is that he has played in HNB for a little while, not a little while, for quite a long while in fact. And he is actually crazy strong. So he is running a rally of Chasey and Felix, the go-to rally of Mr. Save Me, and that is going up against Mr. Markstar, and he was getting swarmed by Mr. Save Me as well. And here he goes out again, swarming with Bodala. Bodala is paired with what? So Bodala and Bianca. Then he got Stella and Miyamoto. His Ethan is with Jack Bronte. And his Calamity sisters, they are no, it is Catherine with Mai Shiranui. So these are the five squads that Save Me is using against Markstar to not only swarm him, but like I want to see this rally, the damage numbers. I hope I can see this rally the moment it ends. I will try asking some friends in DHX to share the rally, or maybe in UOD as well. But the numbers are going to be super intense. Let's go. Let's see. But this is insane. Like if someone with 550 million might, if someone with 550 million might is not safe when he's offline and not using a shield. Thank you, Mr. Scooby Jew. Looking forward. Please do share the rally. So yeah, like I was saying, that if someone with 550 million might is not safe, then I do not know who is going to be safe. Yeah, but not that much. Like 660. 660, 558. He's not getting a lot of kills. And if he does not wake up, then the damage is going to be intense. Not only intense, it is going to be insane. Because ultimately his hospital will fill up and the deaths, they will start rolling in like crazy. Crazy numbers are going to pop up. So yeah, this is huge. So I wish I could have recorded zero getting zeroed. I missed it actually, but I would definitely would have uploaded it if I had recorded it. Let me optimize it to low, reduce. Oh, he's losing a lot. He's down to 511 million might, and current state of his troops is 289 million might. So he is actually losing a lot. So if that was barbecue, this is like sun crashing onto the earth. Mr. Z, can you hop on to stream or do you want me to go to G8? So like I said, he has lost a lot. He has actually lost a lot. He's down. His actual numbers are down to 495 million might. This is not a joke. So from 560 million might down to 490 million might. The numbers are huge. Like obviously he must have done great in the defense department, but the losses on his side will be single. Like he is the only one who is losing. But on the side of whoever is rallying, so another rally is not only coming in, but the numbers are distributed. Like if you have 5, 10, or 20 people joining the rally, Mark Star is going to be a superstar after this, or he is going to be a flop star because he's no longer going to be a star. It is going to be a poop star. Let's check out the rally. Yep, I was sure. I was 100% sure. Oh my god. Fucking look at this number. 23 million. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like 23 million? What even is this shit? 2 star on his right arm already. This guy, fucking hell, this beast. Like, how? 23 billion. Now look at the numbers. So 1.9 million, that's on the side of offensive rally, and 2.7 on the defender side. But remember, guys, the losses of 2.7 million, they are all his alone. But the 1.9 million, they are distributed into several players. Fucking nuts, man. But this is unreal. Like the beasts, their damage is too much. Like this is complete hack. It is like hacking a system. 2.23 million. This damage is too much. Thank you for the report. Like he fights, but he does not fight too much. That is as much as I remember. But when he fights a lot. But he's definitely strong as well. It is not like he's a weak or something like that. He's weak. He's definitely not weak. But after this rally, I have to say, he is not Mark Star anymore. He's Mr. Flop Star. He's not a superstar. And although he's wickedly strong, I know this because I have been hit by his squads, and I can assure you, it is not like that he's weak. But these numbers are insane. So if there are levels to being whales, then there is one S tier whale. So I believe Mr. Markstar is like S tier whale, and if we talk about this guy, Mr. Save Me, then he's S plus plus tier. So the number or the difference is friggin' huge. Well, blow me down. Bro, you don't want to see his armaments because his armaments are maxed out. There is nothing to like show in his armaments. It is almost like 95% of them are red red horns. All of them are red dots. Yeah, Venom did fight. Venom got rallied as well. I do not have Venom's rally report, but he instantly used his shield. He shielded up pretty fast. But armaments of Mark Star, they are maxed out. I can tell you that the armaments of Save Me, they're also maxed out, and like 95% of them are red horns. For like free to play players, it is good to always buy that in Armory, like 700 gems, and then of course the free ones as well. So the damage onto Mr. Venom is also insane. And although Venom has pretty great beasts as well, So both sides have decent beasts. 14 million for 11 million, not a huge difference, like 3 million, but yeah, not something that is a big difference like Mark Star we saw earlier. But the deaths on the side of Venom are super huge. 1.1 million is friggin' huge, especially since he's the defender. A lot of damage onto Miss Alice as well. It seems like that she tried swarming down the rally. So this guy is being hit around like a pinata. We go back to Mr. Markstar. Yeah, definitely. You are 100% right. I was expecting something much better, much closer in terms of like Markstar should have dominated at least on the first rally. Like first rally is always dominated by whoever is the defender. But this second rally, this one is going to hurt Mr. Flopstar a lot. This is going to hurt him in ways he cannot imagine. Like one thing I need to point out here, Mr. Dawn, is that Markstar is an old player in comparison to Mr. Rogue. This is as much as I know. And I think, if I am not wrong, he is probably older than Mr. Save Me as well, in terms of the time he started being a whale. Yeah, I think it is Jinzo, Changha, and then Save Me. These are the only three players with 3 billion T6 skill points. But this rally, this one is going to hurt a lot. By God, by the time he's done with 3 or 4 rallies, the numbers are going to be insane. If we compile them, add them up, it is like Mr. Markstar has more troops. Like if I say that I'm in a certain alliance, then if I combine the troops of all my members, then this guy is having as many troops as this guy. So this rally I have seen. Let's go for the latest one, and I am sure this one is going to hurt. Friggin' huge. Oh my god. 24 million for 51 million. So 18 million for 612k. Either that his beasts are not set up properly or whatever, but this is not good. 1.5 million deaths and then 3.3 million deaths. Oh dear lord. Like Changha brought that account from Mr. Pooh, and after that he did not invest anything into it. And yes, he is actually selling his account. He did not invest anything after buying it from Mr. Pooh. How many will Markstar get back from it? I think it is 85%. The return rate is definitely 100%, but the loss rate is going to be, that is not something going to be ideal. So one more rally, I think it is going to hit this guy. So he is down from 560 million to 426. Nuts. So Mr. Jinro is also getting his share of Spankaroni. Mom's spaghetti. 100 morons versus 1. So we are going to have some fight on my server, but nobody wants to fight. I definitely do not want to chase, even if they want to fight. Our island is pretty much dead. Let's go back to watching some fights. This guy is dead. No more rallies on Mark Star. Why? This guy is having a bubble. Jinro is dead. And this guy is going to die pretty soon. He's using Riven, yeah. This is good. My armaments are 7 million when I combine my 3 squads. So let's check out this rally that Mr. Z wants to see. What the fuck? What the bloody hell happened here? What is this? 7 million and 70 million? Okay, okay. So the difference here is in armaments. Pretty huge difference. Like this guy is having maxed out armaments, and this is something like that I have. The difference is huge, and then obviously the beasts 7.5 for 1.8, 2 million deaths, 4 million wounded, and they do not even have combined They only have combined half a million deaths and wounds. Oh yikes! This is straight out of a horror movie, brother. This is like watching what I know what you did last summer. This is the horror movie. I know what you did last winter. Yikes! This is not good. These guys are farming points from these poor souls. Oh god. 4 million for 19 million. The difference is humongous. Holy fuck. Oh no. So that was one of the movies, actually, a horror movie that I watched when I was little. I know what you did last summer. I do not know if some of you have watched it, but I was pretty little at that time. So for me, it was a horror movie, yeah. And this is similar to that. It is like watching a Conjuring movie in Doomsday Last Survivors. We wanna see what is happening to Mr. Mark Star right now. Another rally did actually hit him. So it is turn of Mr. Jinro, who is little brother of Mr. Jinzo from SSI. So Jinro and Jinzo are two best friends. I do not remember at all what it was all about. Like that movie, I forget. So this is the third rally on Mark Star. Let's check it out. The numbers again. This time they're going to be wickedly huge. 42 million. The losses are actually piling up. 3.3 at the last time, and now 2.7. So I believe he has crossed over 7 million kill points. So now I'm gonna hop over to G8. Let's see here. Team INF Inferno is trying to fight out FIB, Federal Intelligence Bureau. The team Mr. Z Doomsday plays from, he's in the garrison right now against the rally of Mr. Nomad, who is using Stella and Martin, by the way. Welcome back to the meta. We are seeing this hero after a long time. I have not seen this guy for like years in this game. Not even a single whale actually uses him, but it is quite actually funny to see him again. So the rally ended even before it began, thanks to Mr. Wildcat. If she was not wild, the rally could have been a little less wilder. And here is Mr. Z. And here we got the next report. So they are farming points of this team at this point. Holy fuck, the damage, the difference, it is quite huge. They are unable to hold on. So some lull in the fighting in G8. Let's go back to G2, but it is good to see that at least someone is fighting. At least, like there seems to be the worst. This seems to be the worst island raid in a long, long while. Very few fights, especially since the bots have been turned off or banned by IGG. A lot of teams are fighting without bots, and most of them are not willing to lose troops for obvious reasons. Who wants to lose troops? For once, for me, I do not want to lose troops. You take months to build them up, and if you produce like 2,000 troops daily, then at the end of the day, you are only getting 60,000 troops in 1 month. So that is about 200k troops at best that you are producing in a month. So who is going to want to lose troops after like grinding for such a long while? Nobody is going to be willing to lose anything at all. So yeah, even though bots were against, like they were against the revenue that they are bringing in, against their terms and conditions, but on the positive side, at least the bots were allowing the people to fight and fight a lot more. But that thing has been cut off, totally cut off by IGG. So yeah, some alliances do have bots and they're going still ham during fights. But with alliances who do not have healing bots, it is terrible for them actually. Like what kind of bot service they are going to introduce? Let me tell you one thing. IGG is offering you 400 US dollar auto farming for a couple of hours, like 10 or maybe it is 12 for like 400 US dollars on one account for 12 hours. And like if I pay $15, I can farm like 50 farms, 100 farms, or as many farms as I can run from the botting service that is being provided. So why should I pay 400 US dollars on just one account when I can get multi auto farming non-stop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? So like I cannot tell you right now, but I can tell you that it actually exists. Mark Star is a gone star. This guy is done. Like 2.2 million here, 2.7 million in the last one. So that is, let's consider it 5 million. Then 3.3 here. So that is 8.3. And then we add up the 1.1. So it is almost 9.5 million dead, friggin' dead troops. So yeah, he is the Death Star from Star Wars. But man, oh man, this is insane. Like after quite a long while, I'm actually seeing a whale getting burned this bad. Last time I think it was Thanos. Yeah, it does seem like that. Sophie is not good enough for Garrison anymore, or at least for Garrison. Sure, she has some positives, but for Garrison, 100%. She's not recommended. I do not understand. Like, what are they paranoid about? And Sophie is not a bad garrison. Like for that matter, I consider Sophie quite strong actually. But the downside is that I think the biggest difference between the rallies that Mark Starr is taking against the rally leader, that is friggin' huge. Like to be honest, in your arena of Doom, if any of your strong players is in top 100 of the highest bracket, then he is able to see all the armaments, all the beasts. So what is the point of hiding it? They can see everything, right? So I do not understand why you need to hide it. AR is over and still healing. Yeah. My audio is muted. I do not think it is muted. So I was talking to myself for the last 10 minutes. What is happening? So 2 more million deaths. So, oh, okay. So this is around 13 or 14 million. So we are about at 23 million, and then we are at about 20 million. What the fuck? I was talking to myself. I thought I was. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. Like seriously, this is like a joke. This is honestly a joke. I cannot believe it. I feel like a goof right now, brother. I was talking to myself all this time. I did not know actually that my mic was turned off. So this is, I feel like a stupid banana goof right now. Hola bang, terima kasih banyak. Kitok magic. No, I don't mind it. If you actually had not asked, I would have not known. I would have never come to know that I was talking to myself like a stupid retard. So the war on G8 is a stalemate as well. And G2, it seems like not much is left in G2 as well. Because I was hoping to see, at least see DHX push down here towards the G8, take on MKRC, but it does not seem like they are going to push. Tadi ketemu di Salindo. Sikal Rambo. Let me go back to G8 and watch that rally. What is going on? So I am actually having 3 minutes, so I can wait a bit. If I can actually catch something on G2, then I will. So yeah, a farm with 40 million points has 380 million points on third place in a TC. So I guess this is getting quite common. People are actually playing for TC on their farms. Not sure why. A farm is never going to contribute to a war. Let me go to G8. Z told me that some rallies are rolling in. Where is it? Red dots. Hello, Mr. 7. Gumo was not in UOD. Gumo was in ROK in region 102. And Gumo has moved to the HX, which is actually a big news. People do not understand that because Mr. Gumo is extremely strong. He is a super fighter, super big whale. It is going to create a lot of problems for all the teams that are going to go up against the HX if in case Mr. Gumo stays there. But what I have talked to some people, they have told me that he is actually going to stay there. He's not moving. So this is actually a big news, big thing, and it is going to affect the top echelon, like top half of what I want to say is battles in G1 and G2. They are definitely going to be affected. So we are going to have. I am in G2, no G12, no fighting. I got a long break. HNB are still fine. Yes, HNB are okay, are both fine. Both are taking a break from this island raid, as much as I know. So we have finally a rally going from Mr. Z. It is aiming for the Tower of Inferno, but the distance is too much. Like it is giving them at least 40 minutes, 40 seconds to launch a counter rally. So only 3 minutes for the rally to work with on the tower. So the rally from Chief Mr. Groovy is hitting the top tower on the right side of the map, and he is using Chasey Felix against Victor Blackwood and Riven. There's Yakon from Gonzo. So it means that on your map in G12 you are having ANKD. So ANKD is a pretty decent alliance. We had them up against us in the last Monopoly event, and we were able to secure Monopoly event against them. It does seem like that FIB might be getting pushed back a little here. Gonna need a lot of. So let me check out Mr. Z's rally. He is going up against Garrison of Chasey and Felix. Oh dear lord. It seems like Stella and Bodala are going to work. The numbers are huge. I left HNB because I cannot play actively anymore. And I definitely do not want to play in Apex anymore. I need a break, bro. I have been playing there for 1 year. Apex is exhausting. Couple of events there because you're always healing, farming resources, a lot of those things back and forth, non-stop. So it was consuming a lot of time in my real life. So he has decided to swarm down the rally of Mr. Z. Mr. Z spanked the buttocks of Chasey. Go on, brother. A lot of war going on here. Like on the top half, Mr. Z is getting swarmed down. Let's see on the bottom half. We have Mr. Shadow Tech. He is trying on to hold on to the tower against rally of Mr. Groovy. And is there any other rally? So it does not seem like there is going to be another rally, as they were able to burn one tower in Inferno. So this is a win for FIB also. Yeah, Norm left, and I know why Norm left, but I will not talk about it here. It is confidential. But account of Norm is not being played by Norm as much anymore. It is being used by Mr. Bain. Bain is a dude, one of the Best people to talk into the game, and he's fucking funny. You talk to him and you will know that. So definitely needs reinforcements. Not many people. So all the reinforcements that are getting in or moving in, they are using slow moving heroes. It would be better if they actually use fast moving heroes like Cynthia or something like that, Mai Shiranui, with infantry troops, right? So I need to complete my sentence. I forgot why I did not complete it. He told you anyways. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that he is currently in 531 in HNBB. So that again is a farm alliance of HNB. Oi, 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 oi. Look at this. We finally get to see Daryl in the battlefield, and Daryl is being used in the garrison again with Bella. So this is a stupid pair for garrison, in my opinion. Why? Why is it being used in garrison? This is not. I like this name, Wildcat. It could have been a wild doggy, a wild chihuahua, a wild giraffe, but choosing Wildcat, I understand. Cats are cute, cats are fluffy, and they're gonna hit you with a paw if you try to do anything. Oh, definitely, definitely. I think they are feeling it right now. The pressure is being returned onto Inferno by FIB. But one thing I do understand is that the field the field battle of Inferno is much better in comparison to FIB. What do you think about new rider hero in TC? Is it good for field or that is good? Yeah, the new heroes are quite great. I have to be really honest, especially against like you have Ethan, you have Sophie, you have Lewis, you have Bard, the heroes who do an insane amount of skill damage. So in order to counter those heroes, they have released Rubina and Daryl. So that is the first part. The next thing I want to say is that we need a little more of the sample size to actually determine how great they are and how the whales are going to use them. So this is very important. This is quite important, like how the whales use them, because once the whale use them in a specific manner, only after that you can determine, right, so this pair is overpowered or not, this skill is OP or not. So this is quite, but one thing is for sure that older generation heroes, they can never be stronger in comparison to the newly released heroes. This is just my opinion, and this is what I have observed for the past 2 years while playing this game. So Z is telling us that they have been fighting for frickin' 13 hours straight. 13 hours. Oh dear lord. And like he said, that the trades they are having are much better. So their focus is entirely to cause damage to their towers, cause deaths. So we got Mr. ABZ with his Sophie and Bard, and he is locked on to Chasey and Felix. So the rally is cancelled. Obviously, the defender was having much better trades, and the rally is cancelled here as well. The trade here on the top side against SDev was mad good, and he was like, I do not want to say it, but he was stupid enough to use Daryl with Bella in Garrison. So I do not understand why he did that. That rally tanking more damage on trade. I am 100% sure that a lot of damage would have been done onto that, despite the reinforcements coming in late. If the reinforcements were faster, the damage would have been higher. So 7 million against 10 million, this is good. But the beasts, here is the main differential maker in this particular fight, like 12 million against 4.9 million. 280 deaths against 261, but here's the difference: 196 in the heavily wounded against a 620. Big numbers, like huge. So we are back to Mr. Markstar. It seems like they are not going to leave him alone. Another rally is hitting, this time by Mr. Only 183 with his tank squad. In front of the tank, you can see a super crab. So this is what this game has come to. We can see flying dragons, walking crabs on the green fields of Doomsday Survivors' brilliant pastures, and then we got tanks moving on top of that, and then we got running big cats. Like, this is stupid. So another rally, another big loss for Mr. Markstar. This is going to hurt him a lot when he wakes up, or if he wakes up after that. The numbers are too great. The losses are supremely insane. And it seems like the UOD has moved back. Pretty much it seems like this is over for UOD. It's not like they cannot bounce back, but I believe they might not want to bounce back after that. It is not worth it with the archipelago raid just around the corner. And in a couple of minutes, we are going to reach the culmination of island raid anyways. Most of the island raids are already set. G1 is SSI, G2 does not look like DHX will be able to push through, but more than likely it is going to be IC8 who secures G2. Then we got G3 ROK, G4 is 4KO, G5. Let me see. I quite forgot who was on G5. G6 is lost. Team lost has taken it. So it could be TPL, one of TPL, HOD1, OOO. So all of these are pretty decent alliances. All have been connected to the middle. So one of these three is going to take it. We do not know. I do not know it. At least that what is the status of all these teams. Then we go to G6. I already know Lost has taken over G6. G6 is pretty much done. G7. G8 is still fighting. So G7 is an M49. Yeah. So G7 is also over. G7 is not going to be any more fight. This is for sure. NTR versus BOV. So this is a friend of mine, John Wick. I know him. This is great actually. And then we got NTR. This is my friend as well. A lot of people known. A lot of known people. Yeah. Let's go back to G2. Back to G8. Let's see if there is any more fight. If there is, we will capture it. But if not, then let's call it a day. Long stream. I enjoyed watching the fight between DHX and UOD. I was wishing for a couple of more shelters to be burned. That would have been much, much better. Madly overpowered by whales and much stronger alliances. Yes, G5 is like TPL. TPL got one of the strongest accounts in the game. They brought it from ROK, and it's not like TPL was not strong enough already. Very decent players in TPL. So this is G8. Go back to the high guy. Wait a minute. Let me see some rallies here. Yeah. So G8. So the rally from Z is still going on. SDev. It seems like wherever Z rallies, it is SDev who is going in garrison up against him. So this rally is pretty much over the moment I hopped here. Hey, hi guy, what's up, brother? I was about to probably log off. Streamed quite a fair bit. I would like to go on, but it is already 3 hours now. And 3 hours is a damn long time. But I did have fun actually casting it. I really had fun. I loved the fights. A lot of fights, yeah. Especially between DHX and UOD. And it did seem like that DHX were able to catch them, how would I say, like off guard or while they were sleeping. So this is the end of Mark Star, to the point that they're easily able to swarm him down now. So he went from like 23 million plus troops, and they're going to be like a couple of more rallies onto his base just for the sake of extracting resources and killing off like any remaining troops. So yeah, this is insane. Great fights. Thank you. I believe let's call it a day, because I was actually hoping that DHX are going to push from this half to the village 8, and if they actually do it tomorrow, I am going to stream it. But for now, it seems the fights are over. We are at a stalemate, and so yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. The numbers today were insanely high. Like routine, it is about 20-25 people, and today it was about 40 people. I believe I am going to do a giveaway tomorrow, not today, because nobody asked. If somebody had actually asked, I would have done it, because I have a couple of keys available with me from the sponsor, and I do actually have a plan to do it tomorrow, but we are still a little bit tied up on a couple of things. So yeah, I was unable to do it, setting up the bots and things like that. The healing has been a huge problem this particular AR. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. It was nice like talking to you guys, and at the same time, like it was great to see Mr. Z here, Mr. High Guy here. Mark Funnel is also here. Then Rogue hopped in for a while, and Naruto was there earlier on. So a lot of guys. Mr. Scooby Jew was here. He helped me out a fair bit. People do not know, but yeah, he was there. Mr. Don Hewitt was there. Grim Joe was there. Like a lot of people I actually talked to. I enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and have a great day, everyone. Let's hope to see you all tomorrow for another round of this stream, and hopefully we can catch a couple of fights as well. Thank you for watching, guys, and let's do a giveaway tomorrow.